Little munches. Which one of you brought that carpet over? Oh my goodness. Good morning, Boba. How's it going? Hope you do. See if I can steal some Fifi floof while she's distracted. Him can distract. Good morning, Zara. Good morning, Anhul. How you doing? How's it going? See how much I can get away with. Oh, she is aware. Morning, Joe. Morning, Tritopus. Good morning, Panda. And Megalomaniac. Morning, Rob. And Miss Syra. And Steve. And David. And Ruben and Eddie. How are you all? Hope you didn't miss the news too much yesterday. Oh. Such munching. Jerry. You're looking like you've never been fed. I opened one of each of the new packs this morning. I was a bit like, what the heck are these? Because I'm very much like, I only really knew Pokemon when it was the original ones. So, all of these newfangled ones, I looked at the packets and I was just like, what the heck are these? These weird cyborg alien robot thingies. And then I opened one and I immediately got some little guy that I really loved. And I was like, okay, I'm won over. I was like, immediately, because I got one that, like, the thing, I like it when it's, ones that are based on, like, real animals. Rob, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Carl, thank you very much for the 57 months. Thank you. I've still not found the hat, You might have to have the carrot one again. Who I remembered, it was Tilda who had handed it in. Who had sent it to me. I am not a quest. I hope you're having a very good birthday so far, Rob. I don't remember the little guy's name, but I like the ones where they're based on real animals, like Pikachu being based on Pika and Dugong being based on Dugongs and stuff like that. But when you get ones that are just like, oh my gosh, what if we just put googly eyes on a nuts and bolts and stuff, then I'm a bit like, what the heck? So I wasn't as excited because I thought like all of these ones were just going to be like those sorts of things. But then I got a guy called, I can't think what he's called, but he basically looks like a little bug wearing a suit. And I just thought, okay, this guy gets my vote. I love him. And then I think it was Cricketot, yeah. He was very cute and I love him, so now I'm won over. He was like the second one I got in that packet, the first packet I opened. So I was like, I love you now. And then I got a Manaphy, which is very exciting because obviously in our community we've got new Manaphy and it was new. So that won me over as well. One thing I wish it did was, that, I mean, maybe you can do this and I just don't know. Fifi's a no because I stole a tuft. I'm sorry, Fifi. She doesn't want to talk to me. One thing I wish you could do is, that you can go into the Dex bit and you can click on like the little scroll across thing and it will show you how many of each of like which ones you've got. But then when you go into the like in that, it says that I've got all of the Mystic Island ones. But then when I go into the buy cards thing from... What have you done to your mane? Why is it so sticky? When you go into the buy cards thing, like with the points that you get from opening packets, there's so many of them that I don't have. And I'm like, I wish there was a place that would show me, like, because you have to click on it to know if you've got it. And I wish that for the trading thing, I wish there was just a thing that I could click on that would show me all of the ones that I actually have and all the ones I don't have. Instead of being like, you've got them all, apart from these secret 17 cards that we've not showed you. And I'm just like, well, I don't have them all then. And I find it a bit confusing because I wanted to go through and say which ones I would like to trade, but there's no way that I have to like highlight it and then circle it, I guess, in a screenshot and say which ones I need. But then some of them are so rare that I don't think I would have anything to trade with them because it says that the trades have to be equal rarity. And some of them, like the golden shiny ones, I don't think I have any of those, let alone having two, so I could trade one. Yeah, the switch at the top shows the gaps, but it doesn't show all of the cards on that screen. So I don't really know, because it will show like the gaps for the ones that I've not got, like the basic ones, but not for the, like, what are they called, like full art shiny cards or whatever. Those ones just don't appear on there. And I'm like, well, that is not ideal. To not be able to have a way to just be like, look, these are my gaps. Fill in the gaps, sort of thing. Well, I guess it works for the lower ones. There is one in the settings itself for the rare and fancy ones. Oh, okay. There's a setting in the deck display that can include blank spaces. Yeah, I've got the blank spaces on the lower down ones. Like 1 to 150 or whatever it is. I've got those ones. But it's the... Because for the Mystic Island, it says I've got like 68 out of 68 or whatever the number is. But then it's like there's actually loads of cards from that pack that I don't have. And I want just a way of looking at it and knowing which one of those I could do with trading. If that makes sense. Gerry is a potato. He do be a potato. Which does make him an easy target for hat at the moment. Hat. Uh-oh, sorry, Gerry. Sorry, Gerry. Cuddles are forthcoming. Whee! Look at he. But yeah. Because the problem I have is that I stopped opening the Mystic Island packs once it told me, oh, you've got all of these now. I was like, well, I've no need to open anymore then. And then it turns out there's actually loads that I've not got. And I need loads more pack points to be able to buy them. So I was like, I actually should have carried on just opening all of these. But yeah. But yes, it doesn't look like they're going to take them away at all. Just keep adding. So hopefully I've not missed out on getting anything. Although I did miss out on the current, what you call it? Oh, you can show it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Because I just thought for trading, if we could just post screenshots and people can say like, oh, I have this one, but I don't have that one. That's the perfect trade for me, sort of thing. Maybe people can align that way. But, yeah, I didn't get to do the, when you had to get 4 wins in a row. I got 3 wins in a row, and then something in my... It's the second time this week that I've not listened to my gut instinct and have done a bad because of it. Something in my gut was just like, switch from your fire deck to your lightning deck. And I was like, no. Fire's been fine for the last 3. It'll be fine. And then immediately was facing a water deck, and I was like, I should have changed to lightning, and I got absolutely stumped and got put back to 0 again. But yeah, good morning, Mr. Vicious. Let's see if I can balance this on this boy. There we go. Happy birthday, Rob. I hope you have a very happy, cozy birthday, full of treats and cozy things. And I hope you're as cozy as this little guy right here. Can I have the carrot or the banana side? Oh, banana birthday. There we go. There we go. Oh, Gerry, I know. I wonder what has happened to the other birthday hat. I don't remember when I last saw it. Although it'll be Fifi's birthday coming up, not too long away, so there should be a new one anyway. Impossible to be that cozy. I feel like I've tickled part of him and he wants to sit up and scrunch. The Funs are fed up of wearing what? They've destroyed it. No. She tooth purred yesterday. I gave her a little head rub just before bed, and she was doing tooth purrs, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's rare enough that she stays still for cuddles, let alone actually actively enjoys them. Are you okay, baby boy? You're in a very... No video evidence, no. Just a little moment between girls. Cute. It's like how Gerry allegedly does zoomies before bed. Very rarely. Gerry zoomies are a rare treat. He doesn't get them too often. I mean, he does little runs, but not really zoomies. He runs every time I move in the evening. Once he's awake, every time I move, he immediately just, whatever he's doing, he runs over to his bed and asks for breakfast. And then he just sits there, just like, breakfast? And I'm like, it's no morning. But he's like, I think because bunnies sleep in the day and sleep at night, I think his argument is that he should get breakfast after he's woken up from his daytime sleeping as well. I think he thinks, I wake up, I get breakfast. But then he does twice as much sleeping as I do. Come on in, Limewood. But yeah, hello. You doing okay, baby girl? Thank you. It's very nice of you. You have a Gerry in your bum. I think he's just hoping for whatever cuddles he can get. Gerry, I'm just pouring Fifi's floof into your face. Like any cute new Pokemon from the packs. I got a, what did you say it was? A Cricketot, who I love. And I got a Manaphy, who was very cute. And those are the only two I remember. And I've got like 11 new cards. Those are the only two that stuck with me. I'm sure the others were very lovely and doing their best. But yeah, I didn't realize that we were getting new ones so soon, and I opened 10 packs of the Mystic Island one the other day because I was like, I want to get these full art shiny malarkeys, these full art cards, and so I was just like, do you know what? I'll just open 10 packs, even though I've got all of the basic ones, and I didn't get any new ones whatsoever. No Bidoof. I've never been one of these people to get the God packs. But I still have like 200 hourglasses, so I could open another 100 of one of the new ones, or I could open 5 of each. Or by the time I've done all the battles for them, I probably could open 10 of each. However many I've got, I have been saving up quite a few of them. It is nice when you get like a new, you get new packs. And it means that your wonder picks mean that you get a new card no matter which one you pick. Because that is nice. Because it's so rare that I actually get anything from wonder picks, because I always choose the wrong ones. Like that time. I mean, you saw the sort of luck I get on stream when all I wanted was that Squirtle, and there was four Squirtles and one Charmander, and I got the bloody Charmander. Oh. I'm just not good at knowing where they're going to go. And I've seen the diagram that's like, they're most likely to go here. But I tend to do it on vibes because it is random at the end of the day. But I'll try and look at what motion the Pokemon is doing and guess where they would go based on their picture, which I know doesn't mean anything. But like the other day, it did actually work because I got there is a diagram that is really confusing, and it's just, imagine 5 cards, each with 5 arrows going to each of the 5 positions, except the arrows are slightly thicker based on the based on the likelihood of it moving to that position. It's a mess. But yeah. I do middle. So yeah, I very much go like so for instance, if it is the Morning Rhythm, if it is like the, what is it, Taurus card that looks like it's leaping up that way, if it starts in the bottom right, I'll go for the middle or the top left, because I'm like, he would have leapt and gone up that way. And then the other day I got a shiny Gloom one. Is it Gloom? No, Vileplume. Because whatever the little flower guy is, because he was just sat on a stump and he was in the bottom right, and I was like, well, he's sat, so he's not going to go anywhere. So I clicked where he had been and he was there, and I was like, see, not going to go anywhere. So I do it based on the art. But yeah, but just, I wish you actually got something for thanking the people. Or more importantly, I wish the person who you are thanking actually got something from it, because that would be nice. Or I guess, because it was nice when there was the mission to like thank 10 people, so you got a little reward. They do? I thought they just got a thing that said you've been thanked. Do they actually get something? Unless they've already got 5 tickets that day. Oh, okay. That'll be why I never get anything from the thanks, because I tend to get like 5 tickets from people a day. Also, morning, Nowsy. Hello. How be do? You can have some of that one. It burnt. She crispy. Morning, Thomas. How you doing? Fifi, are you eating the carpet? I think she is. I think she do be. She is a tiger loaf. Got the energy of a tiger loaf, haven't you? But yes, Pokemon. I am glad at the moment that there aren't any, PvP missions, because I do get quite like just as soon as I see a blooming Mewtwo deck, I'm just like, oh, what's the point? I'm not gonna win. In Scotland, the bakery is so well fired rolls, which are literally black and burnt. No idea who buys them. Oh no. I just don't do the PvP. But I like getting the little icon thingies. Those are nice. The trading is so expensive. How does it work? Because I read the tutorial, but to be fair, I read it in bed and I didn't take any of it in. Is it that you just need to have... Is it just time that counts up the tokens? Like the little green things. Like same with the having to wait until you do the mission battles. That's good scritching, Gerry. Do you like an apple stick? Him would like an apple stick. Dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. They've really been enjoying these apple sticks recently. Fear not, Fifi. I got one for you as well. Or you can steal Gerry's. That's also fine. What's an apple stick? It's just a... Oh, for heaven's sake. Fifi. Fifi. You can literally have one each. Why must you battle? Oh no, they've actually shared. They've taken half of each. I take it back. This one's for me. It's just a little trimming of an apple tree. They like to chew them. And good for their teeths. Can dogs have them? I don't know. Can dogs chew? Bark? Is that where they get their barks from? I must have chosen a really thin one because usually they just nibble off the they just nibble them down until they're stripped bare. But I guess these ones are good enough to just eat. Are those from Kim? No, these are from... You know, the other week I went down to that lady's house for the emergency vaccinations. She had apple trees, and on the way out she was just made up bags of apple sticks and was just like, take one of these if you want. And the bunnies have been absolutely loving them. I was not expecting them to be inhaled though. I can show you what they usually do to them. There you go, Gerry, you can have that. Can I leave it here? Oh. Where can I put phone? That's not the best of angles. Oh, do I have the bowl? No, I do have a duck. Can I put you here? Okay. I'll show you one of the other ones. What? See, usually they do this. They just nibble all of the outside off and just leave it bare. But these ones, I guess, are skinny enough that they're still fresh on the inside. And I'm enjoying them. Enjoying consuming. Although it does look like you might just be nibbling the outside of that one. Good morning, Turkey. How you doing? I'll put that here as inspiration for what you're aiming to. They are little beavers. These are my little badoofs. But it keeps them out of trouble for a tiny bit, at least. A teeny tiny bit. Just looking at the design on my socks. These are new socks, so I've not seen them very much before. And there's what looks like a dog with a fork in its mouth. But then some of the other dogs have party hats and balloons, so I'm guessing it's meant to be one of those, like, you know, the things that you blow. I'm guessing it's meant to be one of those, rather than a fork. But it do just be looking like a fork, though. Lucid, thank you very much for the follow. Would Gerry construct a dam, though? No. Not a trumpet. You know what are they called? Like the party blowers or whatever. Those sorts of things. Not a vuvuzela. Like a vuvuzela, but one that is made of paper and rolls up. Not a French horn. No, it's not any sort of instrument. It's just so it curls up. It's like it's like that, and then just a party blower. Not any sort of brass instrument. Although maybe they make them out of brass. You never know. They might have more permanent ones. And those are just the gateway ones. A flappy kazoo. That's the one. One of those. Is it weird to show your socks on stream? Will I get banned on Twitch if I do? Or is it only if you show your feet? But, hang on. I don't even know if I can get the angle. This is the... Look, this guy. Is this a fork? Or is it a party blower? There's crime happening. Oh, little guy. You would have to blow very hard to unroll a brass one, it's true. It's very true. Oh my gosh. I have been working hard at Duolingo because I've got into the Diamond League. See, that's what I thought. I was just looking down at my sock and I was like, why has that dog got a fork? But all of the other ones... Oh wait, there's an easier one to show you. Look, all of the other ones have like balloons and little party hats. So why does this one just have a fork? Why did they just bring a fork to the party? Patience, thank you very much for a whole year. Finally got a Bronchi stream at last. Thanks, Bronchi, for being a ray of sunshine in this world. You are lovely and amazing. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. I definitely didn't feel like it yesterday. I felt very grumpy yesterday. And after the stream, I was like, I sent Arnhall a song that's been summarizing how I feel at the moment. I don't know. I don't know if any of you have heard it, but it's the guy that does the "I Do It Anyway" song, where he's just like, "I do it anyway. I do it sad. I do it mad. I do it glad." He's so good. I have no motivation today, but I do it anyway. Gerry, here's your stick. Here is your stick. There you go. What's a gable? The dog has a what? Oh, is a gable a fork? No, it's not that one, but I have heard that one before. Funnily enough, I was playing, I was at my parents' house and I had asked Alexa to play Longest John's song. And then you know when it's like played one of the songs that you've asked it to and then it throws out a random one? It played that. And I was just thinking like, thank goodness it wasn't a time when my little nephew was around. Just, here you go, nephew. Learn all of these words now. Oh, Gerry, you all tuck it out from your apple stick. Wait, what is a gable? The dog has one, but it is one, but it won't eat it? Huh? Confusion. But I do it anyway. It is a fork. Okay. Okay. Nice. I thought it would be from the context. But yeah, what do you call it? I've started just as I walk around, if I'm going to the big shop or something, I will just be doing the Duolingo speaking things. So I'll just be walking along, just saying like, bus number 12 isn't coming, and repeat the address, please. And I would like to see the zoo. I'm celebrating my birthday in my house. And just hoping that no one walking by speaks German. But yeah. I used to be the guy at work who wore fun socks. I still do, but the only person who cared left. Ah, I'm a big fan of socks. I got like 13 pairs of new socks for Christmas, and I count that as a win. I'm just they're like one of my favorite presents to get is just socks. Gerry, would you? Oh no, him snuff. Him snuff. Yeah. Poor little guy. I hear a lot of German at the mall since I learned it. The German person is doing some serious business over there. It's like when I got an Uber into work one time, and I was like, the Uber driver was on the phone, and I was like, well, I can just do my German in the back of the seat. He's not going to be paying attention to what I'm saying. He'll just assume I'm on the phone as well. But the problem is, a lot of the travel things will be things like the taxi ride will only last like 15 minutes or whatever. So I was constantly having to say, because I was on the travel section when I was doing this, and I kept on having to say taxi fart. And I was like, he's going to be thinking, what the heck is she saying about me? Just constantly saying taxi and taxi fart. And I was just like, I hope he doesn't think I'm just bitching about him on the phone. I was like, no. I'm just saying how long it will take for me to get to the hotel. I too am learning German. It is difficult. There's just rules that I don't understand, and I constantly get things slightly wrong. But I guess I would hope that, if people are speaking English to me and it's not their first language, I think there's more leeway than people give credit for in understanding what someone is trying to say to you. Like, I'm pretty sure that someone could exchange, like, the vowels out of letters and you would still vaguely understand what they were trying to say to you. So I think it's sort of, if people English are speaking, you mean? Yeah, see, if you can do, because I get so stressed about thinking like, oh geez, can I, morning, Katie, how you doing, my love? I think like, oh, I've not got because obviously when you have to say things like, I, on to the park on Saturday I'm going, sort of thing. But I'm guessing if someone said that to me in English, I'd be like, I still understand what you mean. So yeah. I maintain an English context is more important than actual words in many cases. Yeah. I mean, I think you'd still get the gist of what people are saying. So I would hope that even if you broke down a sentence and didn't say the full sentence and just panickedly was saying Krankenhaus, people would be like, oh, okay. They're not like, no, your structure of your sentence was not appropriate. Please repeat. But yeah. But yes. I am just hoping that, I mean, to be honest, because of the stupidly ridiculous tax bill that they gave me, it might be that I don't go to Germany this year anyways. But I would hope that if I would go, people would at least be like, you can usually even omit letters and still be understanding. What is the B? And still understand. But yeah. But yes. I looked up some fun German words. Has Duolingo made you say no? It has not. I am now on the Gerry understands. He doesn't even understand his ABCs. I'm now on the ailments portion of it. So it's just teaching me to, because I was having a really like down day yesterday. I had quite a bad mental health day yesterday, and then I was like, I'll do my Duolingo, and it was just teaching me things like, I am sad. I can only eat soup. I can't talk. I have a headache. And I was like, oh, yay! Good morning, Sarah. I have pain. I'm just like, oh, thank you, Duolingo. That's very kind of you. Now I can express my sadness in 2 languages. But yes. There's a sentence it keeps trying to teach me that I keep looking at, and I'm like, is this one that people actually use? Or is it just one of those weird Duolingo sentences that isn't actually, but I do it anyway. It's true. I need to know the German for, but I do it anyway. It's just my new motivational song. It's so good. I was listening to it yesterday, and I was thinking like, morning coo. I was thinking like, oh, should I put this as a sound bite on my stream deck? So every time something goes wrong in a game, I can just press a button and listen to that song again and feel better again. I do it anyway. But he keeps on trying to teach me, what is it? Ich habe leider keine Lust, which just apparently means, unfortunately, I don't want to. I'm just like, yeah, I can see me saying that. I mean, I know you can just say ich habe keine Lust, which is just like, I don't want to. But it's just the fact that they feel the need to add in, unfortunately, unfortunately for you, I just don't want to. But yeah. Tea. It's the only phrase I'd ever need, yeah. It's my motto now. I mean, it is something I feel like I could do with saying more, because I'm one of these people that every time someone's like, oh, do you want to come out to this thing? And I'm always coming up with these like elaborate, like, oh, see, the thing is that I this happened, and then I ordered a shop, and it's been delayed, and now the plumber's on the roof, and all of this stuff. And Alex is like, just reply and say no. No one's gonna be like, why? But I'm like, I can't do that. Something in me stops me from doing it. Whereas if ever I say to someone like, oh, can you make this day? And they're just like, no, I can't make it. I'm just like, okay. I would never think to be like, but why? What is your practiced excuse for why you cannot make this social event? Morning, honey. But yeah. Drew told me the other day, wait, what? I don't know what scharf is, but mayo is too something for my partner? It's too what? Scharf. But yeah. But I can't make it anyway. No, it's a full sentence. I need that on a t-shirt. I was assuming it was spicy from the context, saying mayo is too spicy for them. It's like when they had that thing. Oh, what was it? People saying like, what is it with white people keeping hot sauce in the fridge? And then you'd get people who were going to their fridge and being like, because it tells you to. And they would take out a jar of mayonnaise and be like, look, it says right there, refrigerate. Oh, hiya. Hello, little lady. You're not meant to keep sriracha in the fridge. I think it says refrigerate after opening, I'm pretty sure. Mine's in there at the moment. So if it's not, then we're both as bad as each other. I'm pretty sure it says refrigerate after use. Yeah, it does. It is in the fridge, I think. Do you know it's got those little, the little caps that you have to squeeze you have to like pull the top off of so it can, like you just lift it up a little bit so it frees the holes and you can squirt it out. Alex was trying to use it the other day and I was like, you just pull the top up. And he just pulled the entire thing off and I was like, well, that'll do it. But that's not quite what I meant. But yeah. Then it says use within 2 weeks. Yeah, I basically... use within 2 weeks may as well say use until tastes weird or has developed some sort of mold. Because those are the rules that I go by. Use any time in the next 8 months. Yeah. Yep. Hello. You want some sort of treat. So unfortunately, this is when the excuses come out. I did order treats I did a food shop and it did actually get cancelled. This was a bad conversation to have after I've just been saying about excuses. But I did a grocery order and I got a message through saying it's not arriving. So I've made up my tummy wants to do a massive rumble. I can feel it. I don't know if you could hear that, but it just went. But I put together what I did still have into a sort of weird forage treat for the bunnies. So it's not super exciting. It's not crumpy and mumpy, but the bunnies like it. But I still had some rosemary, thyme and sage left over, and I had these little dried... Since we tried to say freeze-dried carrot, and I tried to say all 3 words at once and just went dried. It's not even freeze-dried; it's just dried carrot. So I sprinkled that on. The shop did say, unfortunately, I just don't want to. So yeah, I do have a little treat for them, but it's not fresh. Well, the herbs are fresh. But if you could come over this way. If I could turn Gerry round. But they'll have fun. Gerry is confused. They'll have fun snaffling it. So here you go. I think they've got all of the carrot pieces now. Okay, they have just started having the hay instead. Hey SMR, oh my gosh, that's so good. Maybe that should be my next channel. I'll start a channel called Hey SMR and it will just be the sounds of bunnies munching. To be honest, The sound of bunnies eating hay is like one of the most comforting sounds to any bun parent who has been through gut stasis issues with their bunnies. The sound of them eating hay is like music to your ears. I especially love when you can get it in stereo, but I don't know how good the camera mic is. Sometimes in the evening when they're eating their hay, I'll literally just put my head between them and listen to them nibbling hay in either ear. It's a good hobby. Morning, crispy biscuit. You've made such a mess. But that's okay. I don't know why bunnies nibbling stuff is just the most comforting sound in the world, but it's making me really sleepy. Is that why it's called a mess hall? Yeah. Cousin's gonna have his work cut out for him today. Getting all this hay. How are me and the buns? The buns are good. Puff's still alive, but he lives upstairs now. He's an upstairs boy, and he doesn't start working till like 6:30. So he gets a big lie in, except on weekends. Morning Maisie, and also morning Mashti, which there were me. So usually I finish, he is on the night shift. I usually finish streaming, and then I'll hear him. I'll do some work after streaming, and then when Puff gets set off, I'm like, okay, it's time to stop. And then he likes to eat the cables under my desk, unfortunately. It's not ideal. Still remember when Gerry thumped at Puff? Yeah. I'm scared, boy. I gave one of the foster mums at the rescue, her bunny wasn't eating much hay, so I gave her some 3 different samples of hay from the ones that I get. And apparently the bunny loved all 3 of them, which is nice. The bunnies have... Actually, they have 4 different types of hay now I think about it. But I also showed her the size of boxes that they come in because I thought this could be a good... Sometimes you don't realise when you order 5 kilograms of hay just how big that is. So I was like, just a warning. This is what you should be expecting. It's a lot of hay, it is. I've got 2 of the massive 5 kilogram ones at the moment. Because it does work out a lot cheaper. You're doing a great job at tidying up now, Gerry. Look at this chaos they've created. I meant to put it further onto the blanket so it'd be easier to tidy up, but the best laid plans of bun mums. But yeah, I tried to have at least 3 or 4 different types of hay so I can cycle through it, because they do go off them after a while sometimes. So it's nice giving them a different one, and then when you where did he go? And then when they do get it, they get excited for it again like this. There you go. I had to carry a 17 kilogram bag of Max's dog food up the stairs yesterday. Oh jeez. It's like when I get the delivery of the bunny's litter, that's only 30 kilograms. But they always hand it over like, it's heavy, and I'm just like, thank you, I'm used to it. I have to get these every month. Oh, the panda's back in the dish. I'm very lucky that the bunnies are both always been good with eating their hay. Tea! From what I can find online, 5k of hay would be 29 litres. I mean, I can show you, if I scooch Fifi over for a bit, that box there, I don't know if you can tell any sort of size, but that's a 5 kilogram box of hay, which I haven't tidied away into their drawer yet. That's not little hay, that's big hay. I'm still going. Where's the banana? I do have bananas, but I feel Fifi will get too excited if I grab a banana. I think she's getting third treat. Have a banana tomorrow. Oh, look at you. I do find it funny how they sniffle through the hay to try and find the best bit, and I'm like, what is it about? I mean, there's clearly something that bunnies can tell about hay that makes it tastier than the other hay. But you can give them like, I mean, usually Fifi can, well, I think she just finds the hay at the bottom of the pile the tastiest, because she always shoves her head right in and digs her way through. So I don't know. But you can hand them like 5 pieces and they'll be like, no, No, that's a good one. And I'm like, what is it? Teach me your ways. You got a bit of a weepy eye today, Fifi, haven't you? Will you get angry if I wipe it? I got some little makeup wipes so that I can wipe her eye when it gets weepy. Fifi would never get angry. She got so angry at me the other day when I had to pick her up because she wasn't feeling well. And the fact that I was able to pick her up shows that she wasn't feeling well. And then as soon as I picked her up, I was like, I can tell I've made a big mistake. But I was like, you'll feel better once you've had your medicine. So I have to do this. But she was fuming. She grunted at me the other day. This non-vocal bunny who never... Did you snuffle too deep into the carpet? Who never makes a sound. Although I have heard her do very, very, very quiet honks before. But yeah, she grunted at me and I was just like, excuse me. 5 years of not being a vocal bunny and this is the first thing you choose to say? What did you do that made her grunt? All it was that I got them some pellets as like a little evening treat. And she was just really excited for them. And I put them in the hay and she just like grunted and lunged for them. And I was just like, okay. She just got overexcited for some reason. For the same pellets that they have every single day. But they just bloody love them for some reason. Tea. Fifi's first words, oi, gives the pellets. You're doing a very good job of tidying this up, Fifi. That's okay, that was just Gerry. I think he was flicking the fence with his feet. Look at you. I found some vegan chocolate ball cereal yesterday and I'm very tempted to get some and do my fake recipe video I did. But I guess it would have to arrive before Saturday. You're making a very good go of this, Fifi. I'm very impressed. I was expecting them to eat the carrot pieces and then get bored and leave. You're having a lovely time nibbling away. Is that it? You done? There we go. Well, she ran away. I guess it's time for me to run away as well. Got a few options. Oh, should we go to Visti? I think we went to Sahana yesterday. No way, I didn't even do a buns team yesterday. Must have been Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Hello, Gerry. Gerry. Hi. She just licked my arm. She didn't mean to, but she was doing a little flicky tongue. And I just felt blimp. Bunnies, I'm pushed against the wall and I can't move back any further. Well, everyone, I will be back at 2, but on the Yogscast channel for Possibly the last Tears of the Kingdom, but I have a feeling it'll be the penultimate Tears of the Kingdom. So join us for that. If not, I might see you tomorrow for Bun Stream. And if not, yeah, have a good weekend. Look after yourselves, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. He munch. You have good munch? We gone? Nice. Bye-bye. A boop.